What's that word, family? Hey man, check this out. Now, I had an issue today, and it brought me to a very important question that I had to ask myself. And that question that I had to ask myself was, "Lo, are you transphobic?" All right, so you notice I didn't say, "Are you homophobic?" Because I'm not. I'm definitely not. We all got family members that are, gay, I will assume, because I know I have them, and I know a lot of other people have them as well. They might not be as close as your brother or your first cousin, but you go down that long route, that family tree, and you will find people that are gay. Now, one of my favorite people is one of my cousins, man. My cousin Sabrina. She's a gay woman and she's cool as fuck, man. And she's a cook her ass off. Now, I hang around a lot of lesbian women that act like men. That's nothing. But when it comes down to hanging around guys that are feminine, that's the question. And I look at myself in the mirror and I say, nah, I'm not that type of person. I don't never judge a person by that, being gay or straight or whatever. I never judge a person by that. But what I won't do is I won't go to a club with a gay guy. He can be my best friend. I don't think he could be my best friend, but he could be my best friend. And I wouldn't go out with him like, yeah, we finna go up here. I'm finna get a bitch. He finna get a nigga. We just gonna kick it all night. It just don't add up like that. I watch a show and it's called The Star Report. And on the Star Report, he has this segment where he talk about mammy situations, right? You know what a mammy is, right? It's like that old, heavy set black woman, and she's always in somebody's business, and she feels that she can check people. She feels that she can check you because you're black. She's your elder, and she can check you. She can tell you some shit, smack you on your hand, even if she don't know you. When I think of the word mammy, I think of a loudmouth woman. And, she might be the life of the party. She might get a lot of attention, but she treats people as if she's the grandmother. And in many cases, they are grandmothers. I'm talking about Star now. His issue will be the fact that he wakes up early in the morning, get ready to go to the gym. He might go to the gas station, pick up a cup of coffee. And if there's a mammy working there, you can always tell a mammy, because when you walk in, no matter who's standing in front of her, she's talking to him. She's giving her life story. And, some people, they oblige it and they sit there and they talk and they listen to her. But people like me and Star, man, sometimes we walk to the store. I just want to get in the store and get the fuck up out the store. You know why? Number one reason, I'm from Chicago. I don't have no time to be distracted by nothing. I knew exactly what I wanted when I walked in that store. And I was just hoping that the line was free enough for me to hurry up, put my stuff up there and pay for it. But then sometimes you bump into the mammy and she want to talk to you. She want to ask you questions. How you doing today? I'm doing great, sir. Ma'am, how much is this stuff? Let me get my money out. And Star has these situations all the time. Well, at least he points them out all the time. Where a mammy would try to get a response from you, even though the mammy knows that you're not in the mood to talk. Now, this is a regular woman right here. So we have trans men or trans women that's out here, and they try to have the persona of the black woman. So we got a lot of them that's hood rats, hoochie mamas, and we got some of them that's mammies, some of them that's older. And they feel like they can talk to you as if they're a mammy. Sometimes, a lot of people, they just don't feel like talking. They feel like going in the store, putting their stuff on the counter, getting the change back, saying thank you, walking out, enjoying the rest of their day. Or, they could have an issue. We don't know what's going on with people, right? Just like Star, I had a mammy issue. But my mammy issue was with a trans woman, right? Now, it's a lot of beautiful trans women out here. Let's just keep it real, And when I say the word beautiful, I'm not saying, I'm not trying to come at them as if I would go that way, but I will say a lot of people from a distance or maybe even up close, you can get fooled by some of these trans women. Some of these trans women look and act just like women, especially if they grew up their whole life knowing that they were females, right? Laverne Cox, man. I was watching Star again, and Laverne Cox, if y'all don't know her, she played in several movies, including the TV show Orange is the New Black, I do believe. Let me pull up a picture of Laverne Cox right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so this is Laverne Cox. When I look at this picture right here, when I look at this photo, I see a beautiful black woman, as most of you guys see, right? But if you didn't know, you didn't know. This is actually a person that was born a man. But look at her. It's a woman. So I will say her. She's not out here being disgraceful to black women. She's out here actually elevating the trans community and the black community at the same goddamn time. She did it so much that she is the first trans person that they made a Barbie doll after. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Barbie doll that they made after Laverne Cox. It's a regular doll to me. I have no issue with this doll. The only thing that I want to say about them releasing a transsexual Barbie doll, why was it a black person that they did it to first? Why they didn't have Ken, Barbie's boyfriend, who was always presumed to be a gay man or a bisexual man because he was also with Barbie. But why they didn't have Ken, the same Ken, same face, with like a dress he can put on or pants he can put on, a wig he can put on or not, right? And let me explain a little bit more about what I'm saying when I say that about Ken, right? This doll right here is just that. This is a doll, no different than any other doll. It got the hair, got the face, got the lips. It's a very cute doll for little girls to play with. They wouldn't know the difference. They don't know who the fuck Laverne Cox is. Now, maybe you're 12, 13 years old. Maybe then you know exactly what's going on. But the average child that plays with dolls, they won't even notice the difference. In fact, a child will pull down a doll's pants just to see what's down there. 9 times out of 10, there's nothing down there unless you get like one of those specialty dolls. But my thing is, why did the first transgender doll have to be a black person? When I say that, I'm saying this. When you look at a doll, a boy doll and a girl doll, the differences between a boy doll and a girl doll is they might put muscles on the boy doll. But regardless to that fact, he still has a boy's face. He still has a man's face. Got a man's haircut. Some of them have mustaches, some of them don't. But he still has a man's face. So why not put Ken on first? But this is psychological warfare right here we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. And the psychological warfare is that black people are gay. That's all I can see. The average black man is gay. And that's the type of shit that's going on with these big corporations. Now, like I say, I have no issues with gay people at all. Gay men, few of my family, we've had fun together, hung out as family members. I have no issues with them at all. You know, even trans women, it don't matter to me. Those guys that wear the high heels with the beards, you know, I don't have no issue with those guys at all. There is a transgender that is very famous in Chicago. Let me pull up real quick. I'm talking about Sydney Star, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. This is Sydney Star. And you can see from the pictures, Sydney Star looks like a beautiful woman, right? She appears to be a beautiful woman. She looks like Nicki Minaj in this photo. In some photos, she looked like Cardi B, you know, but she is portraying herself as a woman. You actually can't tell the difference when it comes to Sydney Star, right? And it's a lot of young men that have fallen prey to a Sydney Star, and that's none of my business. All right, so just let me get back to my story. I'm on my way to work. I'm rushing to work, and I go to a gas station. Me and my girl, we go to a gas station, and I'm trying to get some lunch. Before I went to that gas station, I was at a McDonald's. I stood inside of there. It was a long ass line. I said, damn, those 2 for $6s are bringing a lot of business to McDonald's today. And I'm running kind of goddamn late. So I say, let me get a 2 for $6. And the young lady in McDonald's, she says, we stopped selling those 2 days ago. I say, oh shit, goddamn. So now me and my girl, we gotta figure out someplace else to go and get something to eat. So I decided to stop at a gas station because the gas station that I went to is known for having some delicious chicken, man. They got an 8-piece that's off the chain. It's like $12 for the 8-piece, but it's off the fucking chain. So I stopped there, and what do I see? I see what appears to be a couple of black women behind the counter at the gas station. They're ringing up people, and at this point, they were at the same register. So my girl goes first, and the young lady behind the counter, she rung her up, let her go, and I'm standing in line behind her because I'm buying what I'm gonna buy. And the young lady walks to another counter, moves a sign that says closed, and she say, without saying anything, without saying, sir, can I help you? Can I help the next person on register 3? None of that. Without saying none of that, this person said, hello, sir. I look at him like, what the fuck? Hello? Like, what the fuck, bitch? Do I know you? Why are you talking to a customer like that? Hello, sir. That's the first thing came out of her mouth. And so I was like, okay. I walked up. She said it again. I said, well, how you doing? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? How much is this stuff? We got to go. But forced me to look into his eyes. Now, I swear to God, people, this was not a Sydney Star or a Laverne Cox. This was a very scary looking person. The contacts were like so big in his eyes. Big ass green contacts. I looked in his eyes. I said, turn my head. You know what I'm saying? So the mammy or the trans mammy looks at me and say, how's your day going? How much is this stuff, ma'am? I have to go. You know, with my head down. I didn't want to look back in his face because it was very scary to me. And when I got in the car, I asked my girl, I said, babe, I said, that man in there, you know, kind of scared me a little bit, you know, to see this big gigantic man up in his gas station. She said, oh baby, don't worry about it. But it kind of bothered me. And I had to ask myself, am I transphobic? Even though I can hang around a trans man, I don't think that I can hang around a trans woman. And I've seen them and I've met them, and some of them are nice people, but I just can't hang around a trans woman. So tell me in the comment section how y'all feel about that, man. And I don't want hate and anger to come to me because I brought this situation up. I want understanding to be brought. Why do I feel like that? Is it right for me to feel like that? Should I have not paid attention? Am I putting too much thought into the situation? But this was a very scary looking person, and I didn't want to talk to him. It didn't matter who it was. Man, female, baby, child, if you're a scary looking person, I might stay away from you. But tell me in the comment section, man, am I transphobic or not? I'll be back later with more news and commentary. And like I said, this is not a diss to the trans community. This is not a diss to trans women that really actually want to look like women. This is a diss to the ones, man, the ones that are scary. Scary looking motherfuckers, man. Tell me how y'all feel about this shit in the comment section. I'll be back later. More news and commentary. Peace.